Welcome into the Honeypot Pod with your hosts, Brian, Blake, and Theo.
Welcome back, boys, to the 9th year Honeypot, bringing back the Honeypot Pod. I know we didn't quite finish all our episodes last year, but we're going to be back better than ever. Boys, how we feeling?
Pretty good. Ready for hopefully a successful year of fantasy.
Feeling good after the first week. I think my team is going to do pretty well this year.
Pretty well. Okay.
Pretty good after that loss I handed you, Ted.
Ooh.
You know, Joe Burrow didn't, I should have known better. Joe Burrow always plays bad against the Browns. I should have started Fields, but we'll see. See how the season turns out. I have confidence in my guys.
Well, confidence. Well, let's hear that. Let's hear the rant, Theo. You got 60 seconds.
Yeah, so my rant is about the Browns. You know, I was enjoying my Sunday morning, drinking my coffee, eating my eggs, going to the shitter, the usual. And I was listening to some NFL Network like an hour before the game. And I heard our owner say the following. We're going to have to see the quarterbacks at some point, the rookies. We're going to have to see the rookie quarterbacks at some point. Before the game even started, he had no idea how they performed in camp. He had no idea how good Joe Flacco was going to look. He just said, you know what, fans? Screw it. We need to see the quarterbacks. Screw the season. I don't care. I don't expect us to win. We're going to turf it, and we're going to hope that Arch Manning becomes good at football. He was more interested, gentlemen, about Arch Manning than he was about his own team. And as a Browns fan, I have to say, we are a delusional group. We could have believed that we were going to win the Super Bowl this year. We're that stupid. So I would have appreciated if before we even kicked off the season, he would have said, you know what? Season's up for grabs. Maybe Joe Flacco will lead us to the promised land. And that's it for this week's rant. Just sick of our owner.
Well, Theo, did you think you came in time or overtime there?
That was over.
That was well over.
That was well over.
I started off with the morning. I shouldn't have done the morning. I should just went right into it. But I had to start off with the, paint the picture. Little fine. The details really matter. Boys, when you're telling a story, it's about the details.
We're all rusty back on the first pod in about 11 months. So, you'll get it right in shape with the season going.
Yeah, I hope so.
So, kind of with you apologizing there for going over the rant time, Blake, I think you all owe the entire league and the world and all of our fans an apology for deleting the Honeypot Instagram.
Yes. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, to be honest with you. It was a silly mistake. I was put in charge with the weekly updates and everything. Thought I did okay at it. Tried to, get all 50 followers excited, I guess, and all 15 subscribers on this YouTube channel. However, I have a personal Instagram and then work Instagram, if you want to call this work. This Instagram. Well, that is, but I don't know. That Instagram kept popping up as like my default. So like up top, I pressed remove, and I wanted to remove it just that way in the off season. I don't have to worry about flipping between each. And then it's like afterwards, it said, "Are you sure you want to like delete this from the little section?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I want to get rid of that. Like I'll just log in next year." I go to log in this year, and I thought it was just a password issue. It was not. It's nowhere to be found. I have no idea what happened. And, my deepest apologies. And if the Instagram does come back, I would like to, I guess, not volunteer myself for running that. So anyone else who would like to do that, I don't want to do that a second time. So that's on me.
We appreciate it. You know, we were
accept the
stocking up all
apology.
the videos and clips during the weekend, during the draft weekend, and you know, Ryan was real excited about making a video, and then he logged on and saw that the Instagram was nowhere to be found, and you know, we were on hole number, geez, what was that? 14 on the golf course. Many beers in. We were all very, very sad.
Yeah, so
Rest in
that
peace.
was lots of good content from Lake Cumberland. That was a fun trip, and yeah, I don't know how that's going to be shown to the viewers, but it won't be through an Instagram. I can tell you that much. Unless there's a new one. So yeah,
We had a 2025 Honeypot survey. And as always, you know, we like to throw out questions. Who are the winners? Who are the losers? So who did you guys vote for, or who do you guys think is going to win the league this year?
I'll go first. I voted for myself. I'm one of those guys.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got to speak it into existence, and I had the first round or first overall pick for the third year in a row. I traded it back to Christian because I didn't want that pressure. He takes Jamar. I gladly took Bijan Robinson, then immediately changed my name, rebrand to Bijan Al Gaib, aka the Chosen One, or whatever it means in the Dune franchise. Uh, yeah, it is written. I'm winning.
I think
That
that
was from Dune, by the way, if you didn't catch that. So,
I think I put just off of, I don't know, tradition, but I put Bikram as my loser just because he won it last year. I just thought, that was only right. And then for my winner, I think I put either Eli or Christian. I forget, but that's what I think what happened, but I don't remember.
what do you put, Brian?
I'm like you, Blake. I gotta speak into existence. I just put myself. You know, who else am I gonna vote for? Who's better than me? I'm just gonna vote for myself. You know.
Yeah.
But that being said, you know, other people did not choose that path, and the league did speak in deciding a winner here. And Blake, it was you. You did have the majority of the vote in the league, so congratulations. You are the preseason winner.
How many votes
Lead
did I
them to
get?
paradise.
One of them
You
is
got-
me.
You got three. You
All
got
right.
three votes. So the league was pretty split. But you had the majority of the vote.
Nice. Well, the two people that voted for me, thank you, and I will try to prove you right. Much appreciated.
With that being said, you know, we have a winner, but we also have a loser. So who did you guys vote for? Who do you got as the loser this year?
Oh, who'd I put for that? I want to say what?
Didn't I already answer this?
Yeah, I think you did. I think I
you might have.
said
Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't remember who I said actually.
All right, go
Sorry,
off.
very
Who you taking?
anticlimactic.
Who you taking now?
After week one, Theo, I don't know if that double tight end strategy is going to work for you, pal. I think you're in contention. I hope it turns around for you. I also thought Christian had a little bit of a rough week. Hope he rebounds. And then was it Ryan that also had a kind of a tougher week? Or actually, Bikram, I think, was the lowest.
Bikram was the shotgun of the week.
It's only week one that really doesn't.
Still
We
early.
don't know. Still early.
Still early.
Yeah, need a larger sample size. I'm so thankful for Bo Nix taking a couple. I think it was one or two kneels that secured me from shotgunning. Thank you, Bo Nix. And
That's incredible.
That's awesome.
That's incredible.
but yeah, it was a rough week. But Joe Burr, as he's called here in Cincinnati, he didn't play well against Myles Garrett and the dog pound. So Brian, he's got to step it up for them to win because we know their defense is non-existent.
Yeah, yeah. It's always a tough week one for him, especially against the Browns. He's never played the best against the Browns, especially week one. It's only up from there. At least we got the W.
Yeah.
I'll take an ugly loss. For myself, I knowing what I know now, it's tough to remember who I voted for. With that being said, the league did take Christian as the loser. So, Christian out there, the
Prove 'em wrong.
soon to be father has to prove them all of us wrong. Let's see. The next question we had up on the block was a memoriam of who is the biggest simp in the league. And I'm gonna guess you guys can guess this one.
I mean, we already know who everyone put down, but how long are we
so.
going to keep this segment going? Like, is this an every year thing until it changes? I mean,
I guess it's honorary at this point. I just keep
okay.
it going and then when it changes, that'll be a day.
Yeah. All right.
How
Fair
many
enough.
votes did the league?
The league decided this vote by a vote of 6. 6 votes took this home. 4 other people all got 1 vote, but this person got 6, and this person was Bikram.
That a boy,
Our
Bikram.
champion. Our
All
champion.
right.
Our champion. Way to go, boy. Way to bring it home. That's right. And then our last question was, of the Honeypot members, who would you not let date your sister? We had a tie here, split between 2 league mates. Theo, how do you feel being tied with Ryan as
Not
the league
great.
voting that way?
I think you know what I put. I think I put down Christian because he's a married man. I thought we were going to keep this. I would let all of you, if I had a sister, date my sister. Besides, Christian. But I didn't like what you guys said about me, so that's okay.
Who'd you vote for, Brian?
I honestly, I probably put down Theo or Ryan. I don't quite remember.
Yeah.
Et tu, Brute?
What'd you say?
Et tu,
What'd you say, Theo?
Brute? Et tu, Brute? You too, Brutus.
You too, Brutus. That's right. And then we have our last little segment.
Blake, do you not know what that's from?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
I ignored whatever you said.
I tried to go somewhere else with this. You're speaking Greek over here.
We'll have a
Talk
history
about
lesson after the show.
I thought you were talking about Ohio State, and I was like, all right.
No.
Like,
Somebody in the channel will understand what I said. Maybe Logan will. But
Hey,
anyways.
comment below if you know Theo's reference.
Comment below.
Comment below. Boost the channel's ratings.
This is where all of our viewers leave.
Truly. Okay.
Oh, man.
I thought
Next
it
on
was a good
the
reference
docket.
if you guys got it. But,
We'll debrief later.
We'll get that going. Well, so after the weekend, we had the dues come up before the league. And the league voted to increase our dues this year. I'm happy about that, get a little more skin in the game. But there's one person who has not put their skin in the game yet.
Just
one. You guys, just one.
it's exactly one.
So 9 league members have paid. There's one that still has outstanding dues. Who do we think that could be?
I think it's Ryan because if I remember correctly, you texted in the group chat that I think it was Ryan and someone else, may have been Bikram, didn't pay their dues, and I think the other person said they did. So I think it's Ryan Frederick.
Yeah, that's good thinking. I remember that text being sent, but I do not I already know that I paid, so I didn't read it, or like I just kind of skimmed it through. But I know I paid, and I know everyone here paid in this podcast production. But my first thought was also Ryan. I just have a feeling it's Rye Boy. I can't explain it, but that's my final answer as well.
Final answer. Well, you both are wrong, and
Is it Bikram?
it's actually our former champion. It's Bikram.
Oh, Bikram.
I thought it was Bikram and Ryan. I couldn't. Sorry, Ryan. My bad.
Yeah, sorry, Ryan. That was an unnecessary ricochet shot to the blocks.
I mean, when you get put out there like that, you put your name out there. But yeah, Bikram taking home 2 awards today.
Bikram's got a lot going on. I mean, biggest simp, not paying dues, and a shotgun.
And a shotgun. I cannot wait. Cannot wait.
Wonder where that money's going.
Hopefully to a shotgun, buy some good beer for that shotgun.
Yeah.
If he put it in like a yeah.
All right, with it being week 1, boys, we did have some transactions. Week 1 happens, there's a lot of big ads, there's some big drops. And I just kind of wanted to go over some of the transactions that just occurred. We have Fab going in our league for the bidding for the waiver wire. So Christian obviously was a big spender this week. He shelled out $55 for Dylan Sampson. Theo, do you think that was a reasonable offer?
I put 11 down. So no, I don't think that was reasonable. But then again, I think Dylan Sampson had a hell of a first game. So I mean, I was bidding on him. I thought he looked very well, very good. So I think he'll be a good player. I think so. I hope so for the Browns at least. So.
Who was the next highest bidder? Like who was closest to $55?
The next highest bidder, there was only one, and that was Theo with $11.
That's a tough one.
So that is tough. $55.
I wasn't about to spend 56 on. That's a little rich for my blood.
Yeah, that was pretty rich. And hey, who knows? Quinshawn may be back here soon. And
I don't think he's going to beat that case.
Yeah. And I thought, the text that I sent out earlier, I just remember this quote, and I just thought it was so accurate for Christian this weekend. This is from some guy on Twitter, said, "I'll bid what I think they might think I am bidding, but then I go $2 higher. But wait, they'll be thinking that, so I go higher. But I could be wasting it, but I don't want to miss out. They would think that. Aha. How about $58? Bingo." And I think Christian was thinking that exact same thought last night as he was going to bed. I bet he put that bid. I bet he started around like 25, and then he just kept on working himself up last night.
Yep.
What if he accidentally meant to say 5 and he put down an extra 5? Because Dylan Sampson,
he got Sampson. That's
he got him.
Yeah. He looked good, but he didn't look 55. That's over half your. Yeah. Anyways, I wish I could have had him.
Over half the budget. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all the other bids were pretty ho-hum with Keyshawn Butte, Quinshawn Johnston, and then we did have another player. So this could be quarterback, running back, tight end, defense. That was bid on quite a bit. So who do you think on the waiver wire was bid on the most this week? So I'll give you guys some options. It was Dylan Sampson, Keyshawn Boutte, Quentin Johnston, Jake Ferguson, 49ers defense, Justin Herbert, Brenton Strange, Hunter Henry, and Cowboys D. Out of that list, who was our most bid on player?
I think Herbert. Herbert looks very good.
Yeah. Herbert or Johnson for the Chargers, the wide receiver.
Herbert or Johnson. Yeah, that's who I would have guessed too, but I was surprised. Everyone in the league really wanted the 49ers defense.
Who are they playing next week?
They're playing Spencer Rattler in New Orleans.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. We all got the same thought.
Yep.
I didn't even think about that. I should have bid on it. Shit.
There's 3 separate bids. $7. I won it with $7, and then there's a $5 bid and a $2 bid. So a lot of people after him. Oh, actually, yeah. And then he was also tied with. Actually, you guys were right. He was tied with Johnston. Johnson had bids of $14, $8, and $5. So we got a tie. Well, that'll wrap us up right before we have an ad, right, Theo?
Well, we don't have an ad per se, but we do have a question called in from a fan. This question comes from all the way from London, folks, or not London, England. And it comes from a fan who asked the following. Do you think that the Trojan horse on the Colts uniform is diversity? Thoughts? Blake, you can go first because you're a Colts fan.
The Trojan horse? It's a Colt. So. I don't know what are you talking about?
What?
He said Trojan horse. Here, I'll pull it up again.
Do you have a logo?
No, he says, my question for the podcast is Colts Trojan horse diversity.
Colts? Are we talking about like the old Colts logo where there's like a colt like bucking its like legs up?
Yeah, it's bucking its legs with the helmet on, and it's like the helmet because it bucked it off.
I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know what we're talking about either.
I don't know. Yeah, that was brutal.
This is the most Logan Harris question of all time.
Yeah,
all the way up.
Is Colts Trojan horse diverse?
Well, so much for our ad break. Our caller couldn't quite put a question or an ad together. So that's tough.
I can come up with an ad if you want me to. I can call a couple sponsors real quick and get.
I think they may have laid us off since last season, so we'll have to find some new ones for next week.
Yeah, we're in contract disputes. We're actually going to hold in with our sponsors. So we'll see next week. Maybe we'll.
Yeah. We're holding in for right now. All right, and last thing we got here, we're gonna do a little pick 'em. So we'll pick who's gonna win this week. We got 5 matchups as always. So I'll share my screen here, and we'll go to our first matchup here. So we got Genty and Juice and Bears Suck. So Bikram versus Christian, if it ever loads. So guys, who are you taking?
I think Bikram's going to have a bounce back week.
I think so too. I think you can't. I don't think the former. I think the former champ had a little bit of a championship hangover week 1. I think he'll be back week 2.
I couldn't agree more. I'm taking Bikram to get his feet back under him. Next up, we got the Cheese Blocks. So Ryan versus Cod World at Warren. Honestly, love that name. And Evan Klein. So, guys, who are we taking?
Klein.
I'm taking Cod Ward. Ryan said he had a bad team, right? In the text, or did I not see that right?
He did lose. He did lose, so.
I like Klein's team.
You like Klein's team? Okay.
I think World at Warren is a good squad, and then the history shows Evan's been a pretty solid manager.
Pretty solid manager. All right,
yeah,
Theo, who you
got? Klein.
Taking Klein. We're all going 3 for 3 here. Taking Klein as well. So, Ryan, prove us wrong. All right, so next we got Bijan Al-Gaib and Laporta Potty. Who we taking?
I think Blake got lucky. I'm going to take Laporta Potty for week 2. I don't think Blake's team is that good.
Thanks, Theo.
What?
I'm gonna take myself just because I am biased, but I do think Logan has a good squad. I think we do have the 2 best quarterbacks in the league, Josh Allen, Lamar. Yeah, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. CD Lamb scares me. And then just looking down there, Debo's a big question mark. He's always either really good or just not. And then Zay Flowers looked really good in week 1, so that's another. I don't know. I hope whoever they plays the Ravens keeps him at bay.
Sure. For me, I think AJ Brown gets back on his feet this weekend. Maybe David Montgomery gets some more rushing yards. So Blake, I'm gonna ride with the Bijan Al-Gaibs.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, Gaginga and Dolce Camara. I think I'm saying that right.
Who you taking? I'm taking Gunga Ginga.
What is that? What does that even mean? I was trying to figure that out.
It's just Gunga Ginga. There was a video from a deranged Cleveland fan who acted like he was an alien and just went up to people in like grocery stores and just going Gunga 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 Gunga. And it's the most stupid thing on YouTube, and I thought it was funny. So that's my team name.
I gotcha. It's kind of like
it's really
Boogly or something like that.
Yeah,
Blake?
it's just stupid. I couldn't think of anything good, so I'm just like, you know what? Gunga Ginga. You should look it up.
Blake,
it's a great
you
video.
riding? Blake, you riding with the double tight end strategy, or you taking Dolce Camara?
As much as I want to ride with my friend Theo, I'm going to have to go with Logan on this one in the Goober Bowl. Between these 2 managers, I do think, like Derrick Henry, like he's still a beast. And I do believe in Kamara just because the Saints are so bad. I think he'll get a lot of touches. And then Neighbors is really tough too.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to be right there with you, Blake. I don't think the double tight end strat quite gets it done this week. Justin Fields and hopefully Jahmyr Gibbs gets back on track. But, you got Derrick Henry, DK Metcalf, Camara, Neighbors. I think I'm going to take that squad there.
But Theo is right where he wants to be. He's got a hold on the tight end market.
He does.
I've already got a couple offers for some of my tight ends, so we'll see. See how the season turns out.
Yeah, supply and demand. But hey, you gotta win football games.
Hey, they didn't play bad, both of them. They both played good, so we'll see.
And then last one we got here, the Shotskis versus the Taylor Swift fan club. Who are we taking?
What are their records? Are they both 1-0?
Each team is 1-1.
There we go. It pops up now. This might be game of the week. This looks pretty even.
Wait, both of you boys picked against me? Give me Eli. Give me Eli.
Yes. And Blake?
I'm also going to go with Eli, and the reasoning is I don't know if Jalen Warren's the best flex right there. I think I don't know who you have on your bench, but I think that might be what it comes down to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to evaluate my bench strategy there. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to take myself. I'm going to ride Christian McCaffrey to victory here and Puka. So I'll take myself. So, well, boys, that wraps us up. We will be back at it here soon again, back on the pod. But until then, anything else to share with the good of the community?
We'll be better next time, gents. Sorry that this was a little rusty, but we'll be better. We'll work on it.
We'll be better. We're trying to keep it to 15 minutes. We are just now surpassing 30 minutes, literally on the nose. So we'll tighten it up next time. Right, we'll be better.
We'll be better.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Catch you boys later.
Hey, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Push the button.
Thanks to our future sponsor.
Yep.
See you guys.